And we're back with another video on the old Ford 8N tractor today. Sorry about the wait, guys. I've been waiting on some parts for this thing, so that did take a little while. And quite frankly, I've just been waiting for the time to do it. But we got all of our parts today. I just made a run out in town, grabbed the last few things I need. So we should be able to really dive into this today. First thing that we're going to do is we're actually going to pull this we're going to pull our hood off, and we're going to pull the steering box off. It's leaking pretty bad on the left hand side, and I want to pull that off, drain out the oil, and we're actually going to replace it with some grease. From what I could find on some of the forums, Ford issued a bolt-in back in 5960, I think, and they said basically run grease in it rather than the oil. Won't leak out anymore. So we're gonna pull the steering box off, clean it up, put grease in it, get that put back on, and then we got our battery tray, so we'll be able to get that on. With the battery tray, we'll be able to go and put on our air cleaner finally, and then we'll be able to do our electrical, and hopefully, fingers crossed, this thing will be running soon. I don't know that I'm gonna be able to fit it all into one video. You know, if I can, that'll be awesome. If not, might be one more video before we get this thing started, but I'm gonna do my best to get through this today, and we'll go from there. All right, so I want to show you what I was talking about as far as the leak. So from what I've been able to find, these, even when they're rebuilt, seem to leak pretty bad, and so that's why people say just put the grease in them. The grease won't leak out. So we're gonna do that, and you know, hopefully that'll be a good fix for this. We'll get it all cleaned up and everything. That way, if it does leak any of the grease, at least we'll be able to see it. And it's gonna be good to get this hood off anyways, because then I can finish draining the tank. You know, I already put the pitcock back in, hooked our fuel line back up, but I think it's just gonna be worth it to pull it off and really clean this thing up. All right, so the first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna take our bolts off for our hood, and then we'll take the radiator cap off. We'll get the grill off. I think this thing should come up. We are missing these two bolts up here. I think it's gonna be easy removal, but we'll see. steering box off. It's pretty nasty looking down in there, but I think it'll be fine. I ain't gonna worry about it too much. I was running before this, so we'll leave that be. All right, so we got this thing all cleaned up. So now it is time to put it back on. I did that off camera, or at least got it set back on there. So we'll get our bolts back in. And from what I've seen, you're supposed to be able to fill it up from here on the side. But then I also figured out that you can fill it up here through your steering column. So I think I'm just gonna try to do that. This thing was bone dry, so I'm glad I did take this off and at least clean it. We'll be able to see if any of this grease leaks out. I don't think it will, but we'll be able to see it if it does. All right, guys, so didn't get as much done on it today as I had hoped. We're still missing a few bolts that we need for me to be able to kind of get things reassembled. And unfortunately, it's just too damn hot today. Day's getting late. I got other things I got to take care of today. So, you know, we got a little bit done. I'm happy, but we'll be back with another video soon. Hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you on the next one.